Henry Ford was a dreamer. From a young age, he had a vision that extended far beyond the boundaries of his family's farm. He was not content with the simple life of farming. He was captivated by the idea of innovation and progress. His dreams were not just about personal success, but about transforming the world around him. Born on a farm in Michigan in 1863, he didn't love farm work. He loved machines. The farm, with its endless chores and repetitive tasks, felt like a cage to young Henry. He would often find himself daydreaming about a future where machines could take over the mundane tasks, freeing people to pursue their passions and dreams. The clanking of metal and the hum of engines were music to his ears, a stark contrast to the quiet rustling of cornfields. He saw a future where machines could make life easier for everyone. The Industrial Revolution was in full swing, and Henry was fascinated by the potential of machinery. He believed that machines were not just tools, but the key to unlocking human potential. He envisioned a world where technology could bridge the gap between dreams and reality, making the impossible possible. His mind was a whirlwind of ideas, constantly thinking of ways to improve and innovate. Even as a young boy, he tinkered with anything he could get his hands on. His curiosity knew no bounds. Whether it was a broken clock or a simple toy, Henry would take it apart and study its components. He was not satisfied until he understood how every piece worked and how it contributed to the whole. This hands-on approach to learning became the foundation of his later success. He was a self-taught engineer, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. He took apart clocks just to put them back together. Each disassembled clock was a puzzle waiting to be solved, a challenge that he eagerly accepted. Through this process, he developed a deep understanding of mechanics and engineering. He learned that every problem had a solution, and every challenge was an opportunity to learn and grow. This mindset would later become a cornerstone of his approach to innovation and business. Ford's heart yearned for something more than the farm. The vast fields and open skies of Michigan were not enough to contain his ambitions. He dreamed of a world where people could travel freely, where distance was no longer a barrier. He wanted to create machines that could move people and goods efficiently, transforming the way society functioned. His dreams were big, but his determination was even bigger. He dreamt of machines that could move people and change the world. The idea of the automobile captivated him. He saw it as more than just a mode of transportation. It was a symbol of freedom and progress. He believed that cars could revolutionize society, making it possible for people to explore new horizons and connect with each other in ways that were previously unimaginable. His vision was not just about building cars, but about building a better future for everyone. And with this dream in his heart, Henry Ford set out on a journey that would change the world forever. At 16, Ford left the farm. He walked to Detroit with dreams bigger than his pockets. He found work as a machinist apprentice, learning everything he could about engines and mechanics. He spent his days learning, his nights experimenting. He worked tirelessly, driven by an insatiable curiosity. Ford's passion for machines grew stronger with each passing day. He knew he was meant to build something great. Ford's path wasn't easy. He faced setbacks and failures. His first two car companies failed, but Ford never gave up. He learned from his mistakes. He knew he had to find a better way to build cars. He believed in his vision, even when others doubted him. He pushed forward, driven by the belief that he could make cars affordable for everyone. His determination would soon change the world. In 1903, a pivotal moment in automotive history occurred. Henry Ford, a visionary with a dream, founded the Ford Motor Company. This was not just the birth of a company, but the beginning of a revolution in transportation. Ford's ambition was clear from the start. He wanted to change the way people moved, making automobiles accessible to everyone, not just the wealthy elite. At the age of 40, Henry Ford was more determined than ever. His previous ventures had taught him valuable lessons, and he was ready to apply them. Ford's determination was fueled by a relentless drive to innovate and a deep-seated belief in his vision. He spent countless hours in his office, meticulously planning and strategizing, always with an eye on the future. Ford's vision was revolutionary. He dreamed of creating a car that was not just a luxury item, but a necessity for the average American. He envisioned a vehicle that was reliable, affordable, and easy to drive. This vision was not just about building cars, it was about transforming society. Ford believed that by making cars accessible, he could improve the quality of life for millions of people. The result of Ford's vision was the Model T, a car that would go on to become one of the most iconic vehicles in history. The Model T was designed to be simple, durable, and affordable. It was a car that could handle the rough roads of the early 20th century and was easy enough for anyone to drive. This was a car for the masses, and it changed the way people lived and worked. Ford's company was built on a foundation of innovation and efficiency. He understood that to make his vision a reality, he needed to revolutionize the manufacturing process. Ford's approach to production was groundbreaking. He focused on streamlining operations, reducing waste, and maximizing productivity. This commitment to efficiency was evident in every aspect of the Ford Motor Company. Ford knew that to achieve his goal, he had to find a better way to manufacture cars. He spent countless hours in the factory observing, experimenting, and refining processes. Ford's hands-on approach and willingness to innovate were key to his success. He worked closely with engineers and designers, always pushing the boundaries of what was possible. The answer to Ford's quest for a better manufacturing process came in the form of the assembly line. This revolutionary approach to production would change the industry forever. By breaking down the manufacturing process into simple, repetitive tasks, Ford was able to dramatically increase efficiency and reduce costs. The assembly line allowed for the mass production of cars, making them more affordable and accessible to the general public. Ford called it the assembly line, and it was a game changer. This innovation not only transformed the Ford Motor Company, but also set a new standard for manufacturing across industries. The assembly line became a symbol of modern industrial efficiency and a testament to Ford's vision and determination. It was the key to making his dream of a car for the masses a reality, and it cemented his legacy as a pioneer in the automotive industry. Section 5. The revolutionary Model T. In 1908, Ford introduced the Model T. This car was unlike anything the world had seen before. It marked the beginning of a new era in the automotive industry, setting the stage for mass production and making cars accessible to the average person. It was simple, sturdy, and affordable. The Model T was designed with the common man in mind, ensuring that it was easy to operate and maintain. Its robust construction meant it could handle the rough and unpaved roads of the time, making it a reliable choice for many. The Model T was a car for everyone. It wasn't just a luxury for the wealthy, it was a practical vehicle for farmers, workers, and families. This democratization of the automobile had a profound impact on society, changing the way people lived and worked. It was a car that changed America. The Model T allowed people to travel further than ever before, connecting rural areas with urban centers and fostering a sense of mobility and freedom. It played a crucial role in the development of the American landscape, influencing the growth of suburbs and the expansion of road networks. People could travel further, see more, and experience new things. The Model T opened up a world of possibilities, enabling families to take road trips and explore new destinations. It brought people closer together, creating opportunities for adventure and discovery. The assembly line made it possible to build cars faster and cheaper than ever before. Henry Ford's innovative production techniques revolutionized manufacturing, allowing for the mass production of automobiles. This not only reduced the cost of the Model T, but also set a new standard for industrial efficiency. Ford's vision was becoming a reality. He believed in making cars that were affordable for the average person, and his assembly line made this possible. By streamlining production and cutting costs, Ford was able to offer the Model T at a price that many could afford, fulfilling his dream of putting the world on wheels. He was putting the world on wheels. The Model T was more than just a car. It was a symbol of progress and innovation. It represented a new way of thinking and a new way of living, transforming the automobile from a luxury item into a necessity for everyday life. The impact of the Model T can still be felt today, as it laid the foundation for the modern automotive industry and changed the course of history. Section 6. A man of the people. Ford wasn't just an industrialist, he cared about his workers. He paid them good wages, reduced working hours, and improved working conditions. He believed everyone deserved a fair chance. He wanted his workers to afford the cars they built. Ford understood that a company's success depended on its people. His leadership style was as innovative as his cars. Section 7. Beyond cars. Ford's vision. Ford's vision extended beyond cars. He believed in the power of technology to improve lives. He explored new ideas in aviation, agriculture, and renewable energy. He saw a future where technology could solve the world's problems. Ford's curiosity and drive never faded. He continued to innovate and experiment throughout his life. He left an indelible mark on the world. Section 8. The Legacy of Innovation. Henry Ford died in 1947, but his legacy lives on. He left behind a company that continues to innovate. He inspired generations of entrepreneurs and dreamers. His story reminds us that anything is possible with hard work and determination. Ford's impact on the world is undeniable. He revolutionized transportation, manufacturing, and American culture. He showed us the power of innovation to change the world. Section 9. An Enduring Inspiration. Henry Ford's story is an inspiration to us all. He started with nothing but a dream and changed the world. He teaches us to never give up on our dreams. He reminds us that even the biggest challenges can be overcome with perseverance and innovation. So what are you waiting for? Go out there and make your mark on the world.